This is going to be a short and simple and sweet video for you. Any idea that you have, you need to write it down. Whether it's regard to your business or a video idea or a thing you should have said to this girl at this time or a thing you should have done, and the thing that you realize, which is why you were making all these mistakes all along, whatever idea you have, write it down. Me personally, whatever I'm doing, let's say I'm walking and my mind just starts running around, right? And I get an idea, I don't say, all right, cool, I'm gonna act on it. No, because you will forget. What you need to do is you need to write it down. So what I personally do is I use my notes app on my iPhone, and whatever, like, depending if it's a business idea, actually I do that on Google Docs, but if it's like a content video, if it's a content idea or a video idea, I write it down on the notes page. Now, you need to write things down, because I guarantee you that even though you think you will remember it and that you'll act upon it, you won't. Because things will happen, you'll get so to focus on your day-to-day tasks that it'll just eventually forget. But if you have a certain document where you keep all of your ideas and all of your to-do lists, and you write it down there, even let's say tomorrow morning or 2 days, 3 days, 4 days down the line, you go over this, and it's still that you're like, fuck, let me do this. And on top of writing your ideas, if you can do them then and there, do it. Don't wait for the right time and say you'll do it later. If you have the chance and you're literally not doing anything, or you're waiting to do something and you have 15 minutes to do it, do it. Because it'll just, because if you have to do it and you're going to do it, you might as well do it now, right? So, quick video, write down every single idea that comes into your mind, and secondly, act on those ideas as soon as you can. I'll give you another example, and this is going to be a bit of a different example, but I think it'll help you solidify it. When I'm in the shower, okay, and especially in the morning when it's colder and I get into that nice warm water and it's nice, right? I put the shower on, get some fucking soap, do my armpits, do whatever, clean myself, wash my hair, wash my face, and I'm basically done, right? And then my mind goes, okay, you're done. There's no need to stay in here. Now, what I sometimes do is I say, oh, but this fucking water, this hot water is so comfortable. And then I stay in it. And then my mind goes away for a second, and then literally like a minute, 2 minutes later, my mind reminds me again, they're like, why the fuck are you still in the shower? You're done, right? Now, if I would have acted upon that first thought that I had of what I needed to do, right, and that I should do it right now because there's literally there's no other reason for me to be in the shower, I would have saved 2 to 3 minutes of my morning. Now, that is obviously a very, very small example, but think about those bigger tasks, those tasks that you keep putting off, those tasks that you say, oh yes, I will do it later. Fuck that. Just do it now. So now whenever I get that thought in my mind of, as an example, when I'm in the shower, right? I'll just say, oh, fuck, that's true. I have nothing else to do. This, even though it's comfortable, I have shit to do when I get out the shower, right? That's just a small example, but think about how many times you do that across your day, or how many times you do that across your whole life. I'll give you another example. I just dropped out of uni. Yesterday evening, I was on the phone with someone, and I was thinking to myself, this is my life. Why am I doing things which do not make me happy and that I do not truly want to do? And I realized that I've been putting this off for like a month, even more than that. Let's just say a year. And I was just putting it off, and then I realized, like, if I would have just committed to the idea and gone through it, I wouldn't have been in this situation, and a year wouldn't have passed, right? And then I just said, I literally had 2 to 3 minutes to leave to go to a boxing session. And I was like, fuck it, let me just drop out right now. Because if you don't do it now, then when? Right? When are you going to do it? Because like the best time for me, particularly to drop out, was 6 months ago. but the next best time is right now. And you can apply that theory to whatever you truly want to do, or whatever tasks or big decisions or uncomfortable conversations you want to have, or you need to have, actually, with you, your parents, your friends, whatever it may be. Because if you don't do it now, then when? And sure, okay, you might have to go through some things, you might have to plan out your life and what you're going to do as soon as this happens, sure. But that shouldn't stop you from taking action. Because it's much better, genuinely, that if you have a thought that you have that gut feeling, even though you might feel a bit nervous about it, and you might feel like you have a bit of fear about, and you start thinking about the future consequences of that thing. If you have that gut feeling, right, deep in your stomach, that this is the right thing, and this is the right time, it's just a matter of feeling comfortable doing it, you need to do it then. You need to do it right then. So, write down your ideas, okay? And take action on them as soon as you can. And let's win. Now fuck off, I'm about to eat some lunch.